everybody, it's me Monica and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build. So today we're going to be playing with businesses and hobbies, the Sims 4 businesses and hobbies. So thank you so much Electronic Arts for giving me this early access so I can share some information with you guys and show it to you before its launch. So hopefully you're going to like this build, and hopefully I'm going to give you some interesting information that maybe you would like to know about this expansion pack overall. So today we are going to be building, let's say, Japandi, kind of a townhouse with the cafe next to it. I think that I found a reference for this house somewhere on Pinterest. And I know maybe that's a little bit boring because we've got some new activities like pottery and tattooing, so maybe I could do something more creative. But I can assure you I will. The reason why I wanted to do a cafe bar is that I did so many cafe bars combinations with a residential lot and none of them work, and right now I was able to have a residential house and actually a functional cafe, and that was just something that I wanted to do for so long and use it, that I just decided to do that for my first build with the new pack. We were pretending for so long, and when I say we, I think about the whole The Sims 4 community. So for this house, as I said before, I decided to go into more like Japandi style, which is one of my most favorite modern interior design styles. I just love the serenity of those kind of houses, so I wanted to recreate that ambience in this build. This style is almost like a combination between Scandinavian and Japanese style. And I love both Scandinavian and Japanese interior designs. So I just wanted to do a mesh of those, and I honestly thought that I have enough furniture and that the style of the furniture is quite nice for that idea, so I went for it, and I think it turned out to be quite cute. And also you can see me placing these display items, let's say tables maybe, that we've got with this bag, and you're going to notice that I used display items for everything else but for displaying items. So I use them for coffee tables, for side tables, for a lot of different things, and I use them in here as garden stones, so that's what I did. Basically you can do that by yourself by placing these items from basement up, and I have to tell you that it's a little bit problematic if you place item directly onto that display item, because whatever you placed on the display item is automatically going to have a price. So I didn't place anything directly onto them to kind of escape that pricing thing. So maybe that wasn't the smartest thing for me to do, but you're going to see display items. They're so beautiful. They have many beautiful swatches and they're very useful, and I think that I'm still going to continue doing things like this in my builds because honestly I do like it. I didn't use any mods today because this is a beta version, so I still didn't get the version which I can incorporate in my game with all of my Sim specs and all of that. You can also maybe notice that I don't have a reshade on, which is a very strange every single time to me when I'm doing an early access, because I don't get those dramatical shades that I like. But it doesn't matter because this build is supposed to look very eco-friendly and very bright, let's say. I don't know, did you know, but this beautiful world of Nordhaven is actually inspired by Scandinavian European countries, which is absolutely beautiful. I've been to Sweden and I've been to Denmark as well. I've been in the Netherlands and I absolutely love their style. They have one of the most impressive interior designs in Europe, I would say. So I absolutely love that about it. We also got some modern exterior and interior elements and of course build items. But we also got some traditional ones as well. So they wanted to recreate this townhouse aesthetic that reminds me so much of Amsterdam. So maybe that was a theme, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm not crazy about traditional items, which is so weird. You know that I'm a traditional builder. I don't often do modern builds, but I don't know. I definitely loved the modern part a bit more in this particular expansion pack. Just the building items for the traditional style were so like heavily colorful. Like I don't even know how to explain it, but like super bright colors, which I mean their townhouses are in colors, that's true, but they're not that colorful, like in your face colorful. I don't know, I wasn't crazy about that. But overall, everything from the furniture I really love. Unfortunately, we didn't get a kitchen, which is of course such a shame. I love kitchens. Kitchens are my like probably the most important part always, because we don't ever have enough kitchens, if you ask me. But we've got some kind of a counter. I'm not entirely sure can we cook on it, but I used it in this house, of course. I tried to use as many items that I possibly could. You can notice that this house is not particularly huge, and one of the reasons why is that so is that we don't have like huge lots in this world. We only have two bigger lots in the whole world, and all of the other lots are basically 20 by 20 or 20 by 30. The majority of the lots are quite small. I mean, that works with me. And I think in old part of the town that only makes sense, because there are almost everywhere only townhouses, and actually their townhouses are really small, like very high up. They have usually more than 3 floors, even like 4-5 floors. I don't know, it just makes sense to have like smaller lots. But I don't know that the rest of the community is like, some people in the community, I guess, are going to be a little bit sad about it, just because the majority of people likes building on bigger lots, and also I like building on bigger lots sometimes, but I usually pick the ones in Henford-on-Bagley, for example, somewhere in the nature, and then I do crazy landscape and things like that. But usually I don't like to build huge build huge houses. But on the other hand, if you think about it, it would be better to have a few more bigger lots, because right now we can build residential lots combined with our small business. And I don't know, it just makes sense to me that we have a bigger option, let's say it like that, where we can build. But nevertheless, I really like the town area, and we have two zones. So we have like two different parts of the town, two neighborhoods, and one is in industrial zone, and the other one is the one where I was building this, like a traditional town area with the townhouses. And I really like the world. I think that I will be building in this world. Not so often, maybe because I just don't prefer to build modern things, but definitely in the times when I want to build something traditional townhouse, for example, because I really do like building those, I would probably build those in here right now, because we also were missing like these townhouses areas and lots and things like that. Even though I really wish that we could, build between townhouses, and the right and the left side would be lined with other townhouses. I know that's not ever going to be possible for The Sims. I don't believe so. For some reason, they always need, space around the lots and things like that. But that would be really realistic. I believe so, at least. So this townhouse is built for 2 Sims. That's very often what I do, but as you can see, it's not a very big one. It has two floors. Downstairs we have like kitchen area and living room and small like bar area, let's say it like that. And on the second floor we have a bedroom, but we also have 2 bathrooms, so that's kind of nice. And for the coffee shop, we have like this small space and also 1 bathroom as well inside. I mean, not bathroom, toilet, but anyways. So I wanted to tell you guys about the gameplay. I was actually playing with this and I had a lot of fun. I was very pleased when I noticed that my gameplay is actually working. It was very easy to arrange spaces where is like residential parts and where are the parts for the guests and things like that. That was all good. While I was doing my own business in the bar, so I was like a bartending, cleaning, and all the other things, everything was perfectly normal. She wasn't slacking, she was working, she had assigned tasks and she just went with it basically. So that was good. But when I decided to hire another sim, they just kind of came to work, but they weren't in their uniform for the first thing. And then they were just standing outside and they were on their phone. I mean, that was it. They literally didn't help me with anything. And I don't know what went wrong in here. I literally didn't know what to do. And then I fired them. And after some time, they started cleaning after I fired them. So that was interesting a little bit, but at least it was working while I was working in my bar. So I was thinking, since this is an internet cafe, maybe just, they're slacking because of the fast internet. I have no idea. But hopefully it should be fine. This is my first build for the businesses and hobbies, so I have a ton of ideas how to incorporate other packs with the businesses and hobbies, and what interesting spaces to create. So hopefully throughout some time I'm going to learn how to work around my employees and things like that. I don't think it's bugged though. I can't be 100%, but I think it's fine. I think that I just didn't figure out something, So we are now inside of the house. As I said before, I gave my all to incorporate all of the items that we've got. I mean, not all of them, because there are a lot of them, but majority of them. And you can see this counter in here that is new. Also, you can see the sink that is new. I used some new shelves, lamps. We've got quite a lot of things, especially in the build mode this time. So there is quite a lot of different wallpapers and doors and windows and things like that. So that's very nice. We also got a new bathtub, but we didn't got new toilet. And also, as I said before, we didn't get a new kitchen. By the way, you can see that I was placing this ceramic cups in here, but unfortunately I needed to remove them because they became dirty. I didn't know that is going to happen. So just so you know that when I upload this to the gallery, when we get like the original version, of course, of the businesses and hobbies, then you will notice that there are no cups, even though they were in here. Maybe you will notice some changes, because help me Lord, I'm always changing something. Even when I turn off my camera and everything and stop recording, I always find some things that I need to change. Yeah, that's a disease. I don't know how to tell you, how to call it even differently. It's really a disease. So you can see that I was playing a lot with these planters that we've got, that I incorporated here in the bathroom. I incorporated them everywhere. You're going to see them in the bar. They're in the bedroom. They're also in the bathrooms, on the exterior. Like, there is a bunch of them. But that's probably one of my favorite items of the pack, and I was just so happy when I saw this item. And also I just love these dividers, and then combination between the glass windows and dividers and these wooden planters. It looks very Japandi to me. Even though the interior is just a little bit less Japandi, I would say, because I decided not to go with only light wood and white colors inside. I really wanted some color popping up a little bit, because we've got some interesting swatches that are having some patterns and also some nice colors. And I really like how furniture look combined with, different pieces of furniture. I really like that, and that comes for swatches as well. They work perfectly together, and I really appreciate that. Also, we've got this tiny desk, and it's just adorable. I can see myself using that item a lot, because we really need like a smaller desks like that for smaller spaces. And I don't know, overall I just really loved that Scandinavian aesthetics. And also this clothing rack is absolutely beautiful because it's very minimalistic, and I think it can fit basically anywhere. It has some nice wooden swatches and some more simple swatches. I just love it so much. And my top favorite things are these styles. Like, these styles are so beautiful. I can see myself using them all the time in, wow, so many different styles. I can see myself using them a lot. I'm just super grateful for them. So that's very nice. I'm truly hoping, you guys, that you enjoyed this speed build. Please tell me in the comments which cross specs you want me to use together with businesses and hobbies. That would be so cool if you would give me some ideas for your gameplay. I have some ideas, but I really want to hear yours, so maybe I get to decide more easily what I'm going to build next. So I'm sending you a lot of kisses, and I just cannot wait to see you again very soon. Bye bye. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future builds. Until the next time, bye guys!